Hey, so this is the first in a series of TrekCraft player features. This is featuring Ranidax. This is his first town on the server. It's in the memory world now. Um, I'm going to go into spectator mode so we can get a quick cheaty view. But this is a giant, the purple fence is just memory world fence. That's not part of Ranny's town. But cheaty view, just going straight through the walls to make it quick. But inside this huge pyramid, it goes to bedrock, all decorated with features everywhere. Massive farms. Had a huge auto sorter that I think I edited out when we moved it to memory so that the memory world wouldn't lag. But all this inside of the pyramid, beautifully decorated. He had a maze that he ran competitions in to try and get all the way through and gave out prizes. This is all built in survival by one person. And as you can see, the pyramids are not the only thing in the town. He had a sphinx, he had an arena, many pyramids, and a lot of underground features. I'm trying to make this quick, so I'm going to take one more peek under the ground. Oh, he also had railroads to almost every other major town on the server. Since we're in memory, we can actually see the spectator mode pretty well, just some of what's under here. Looks like I forgot to turn off spy. So this is Randy's second town. One map later, and he outdid himself. This is a gold farm. He's got a giant coliseum. Intricate walls all the way around the town. Pretty cool towers. And in typical modern art, some of these things used to have crops that got messed up when we moved this to the memory world. Once again, train tunnels to major towns across the server. And an underground that goes to bedrock, has railroads and farms. And if we can get inside the main build, you have, once again, detailed to bedrock, filled in and used, beautifully decorated interiors on these massive scale builds. So since I'm trying to make this a short video, this is the beginning of Ranny's current town. So this is Pax Rana, and now I'm in the real world. So I've lost my spectator. Let me go back. Back up for a view. And that's how he started the town. And this is, as always, filled in, decorated, beautiful, and down to bedrock. With railroads going off to other towns on the server. And then, after we finished this, he moved on. And at one of his major railroad crossroads, he built this set of towers. Town. Each of these towers is beautifully decorated inside. All this quartz was mined by Randy in survival. And it all goes. Here, let me spin around for a view of the two prismarine towers. The black tower over there is Randy's latest build and contains a shop that sells and autofills almost every item on the server. But this is the underground, which is, in my opinion, even more impressive than the overground stuff. There's where the train tunnels go off to the rest of the world. And this just goes on and on and on. Obviously, it's not intended to be viewed in spectator mode, but and my computer is struggling. So I'm going to try and skip over here. This is a giant darkroom spawner. This is one of the early versions of Randy's shop. Beautiful bee farm. Or garden. You decide. If I can get to the black tower. we go. This is PackSmart V3, and this is incredible. It's a shop that sells and autofills nearly, with indicator lights for whether it's full or not, nearly every item on the server. All of this has farms, you know, the things that are farmable. There are farms that fill it. Operating underneath and around. Floor after floor after floor to bedrock and up of anything you could want to buy.